Did you know that in April 2019, World Health Organization published its very first guideline for physical activity, sedentary behavior, and sleep for children under the age of 5? What does the guideline say? It says that children between the age of 0 to 2, no screen time. You heard me right. No screen time. For age 2 to 3, no sedentary screen time. And for age between 3 to 5, an hour or less of screen time is required. Guess who is not following the guideline? You and I. What is screen time? Screen time is the amount of time we use in watching anything on screens, be it our phones, laptop, TV, name it. What is sedentary screen time? It's the amount of time children sit in watching anything on screen. Are these screens hurting or helping our kids? How much screen time is too much for our kids? These are more are what we're going to be discussing today. Stay tuned. Let's talk about parenting in the digital age. We're going to be looking at what statistics says in Nigeria, Canada, and UK, and how we can remain sane while raising digitally savvy but healthy kids. What are the pros and cons of screen time? Before I move into all that, let's refresh our memory as parents. You know, back in the days, we don't want to sit on screen with our parents, especially when they require less than 30 minutes of our time to come and watch news, NTA News, BCOS for people who stayed in Ibadan, OGTV, Galaxy, LTV, and all. We don't want to stay. We want to go out to play physically, you know, play football, play chess, Scrabble, Ludo, draft, chess, you know, all those things. I, for once, learned how to play table tennis when I was young, and it helps me to be physically fit, you know. But today, screen time is, if mommy or daddy is not giving me screen time, they are not my friend. It has now evolved from watching just cartoons to Netflix, Roblox, TikTok, and more. It has its own benefits and it has its own negative effects. So let's go to the benefit of screen time. Number one, educational value. You see apps like YouTube Kids, Crane Academy Kids, they are very good for children to learn numbers, letters, poems, and all that. And I've discovered that parents mistake YouTube for YouTube Kids. YouTube are for older children and adults, while YouTube Kids are strictly for kids. No unnecessary adult content. So if you've been getting it wrong, please switch from YouTube to YouTube Kids. And also it helps in global exposure and language awareness for our kids, especially kids that watches documentaries, travel vlogs. They understand other culture, even if they've not left their country. They know about different languages and all that. And it made me remember when one time where some kids were with me and I played this app. It's for children to recognize flags. And as the flags were popping up, the kids were able to recognize the flags like Chad, Algeria, Argentina. I'm like, what? I only know the common ones, China, UK, US. And I know they didn't learn that from school. I'm not saying their school is not good or anything, but they can't learn everything from school. So yes, screen time also has its own advantage. It also helps in development in digital literacy. In this era, you have to be digitally sound. You have to know how to navigate the new technologies. And parents and grandparents these days don't even know how to navigate that. It's these kids that helps in doing all these things. So yes, it has its own advantages. Let's move to the negative effect of screen time. This is where it gets real. Move closer, come closer. Number one, physical health risk. Studies have shown that children who spend long hours on screen are at risk of childhood obesity, poor posture, eye-straining illness. We don't want that for our kids. They need physical play to enhance their motor skill, strength, and coordination for their development. Number two, poor sleep quality. Screens before bed, especially blue light from phones, laptops and all, suppresses melatonin, which makes it harder for children to sleep. And even as adults, we need sleep to be able to function well the next day. Talk more of kids. They need sleep, enough sleep for their development. 3, delayed language and cognitive development. Studies have shown that excessive passive use of screen time for children under the age of 5 is directly or indirectly linked to delayed language, especially for children who watch cartoons that are not interactive. So they learn fewer words, and it has shown that children learn more from face-to-face activity rather than learning from screens. 4, mental health issues. This one is being linked to older children. Excessive use of social media has been linked to anxiety, depression, and more. 5, behavioral issues. Increased screen time, especially fast-paced or violent content, has been associated with shorter attention span, hyperactivity, and emotional outbursts. Overstimulating content can make it harder for kids to regulate their emotions. So they need us to teach them how to manage their emotions, not screen time. Number 6, social connection, which is also affecting us as adults. You see people going for dates and they cannot have proper conversation because they are so glued to their phone, and it's affecting our kids. Our kids are seeing what we're doing, and how do you control them for not doing the same thing? They will be at a gathering, and instead of having real-life conversation, they're on their phone. So how would they build confidence when they are not having real life talk? Like when they're not exchanging words. You will go to malls and you see children not concentrating because they are so glued to their tabs, and they're not facing where they are going to. We need to do better as parents. Statistics shows that only 29% of parents follow the guideline in Canada, and in UK, about 1 in every 5 children do not follow the guideline. And in Nigeria, it's even very dicey in Nigeria because some part of Nigeria, the rural area, they don't even have access to the digital tools, while over 42% of children have access to digital platform in the urban area, and those 42% do not follow guidelines. So what can we do? How can we manage this thing? Number 1, set screen time rule in your home. How do we do this? No screen time. Give rules. No screen time before bedtime, at least an hour before bedtime. No screen time during lunch, breakfast, or dinner. No screen time on your bed. All this regulation will help us to manage. If you found this helpful, please hit the like, share with other parents. Also share your screen time rules and regulation with us. In this digital parenting age, it takes a village to raise a child, and that's what we're doing. My name is Dolapo Lawal. I'll see you next time.